Hey kids, what's up? It's Coach Sloth here, and I'm coming to you from Iowa. It is super cold today, and I'm getting ready to take off. I have a bunch of school visits coming up, and it's going to be a long trip, so I was just going to kind of show you what I have to do when I go to my visits. I get the question all the time when I go to a school, hey, how'd you get here? Did you fly? Did you drive a car? Did you take a bus? Did you take a train? So I was going to kind of show you kids what I have to go through to get to the school, especially the schools out of state. If it's here in Iowa, I just go and come back. But if it's Florida, Texas, wherever, I have to drive a long way. So I'm going to Georgia here coming up, and we didn't start off very good. My car is so cold it won't even start this morning, so we're getting that jumped up right now. But here's my car, and I'm going to be down there for 3 weeks, so I had to take a lot of books with me. All right. Normally I just take my other car. You see in here I got my tub of stuff, and we'll peek in here. You see I had all my books back there, all packed up full, and I had to take quite a few. I got, like I said, 3 weeks. I think I got 13, 14 schools, so I have to make sure I have plenty of books for all the kids. Put that up. See, that's packed full, so hopefully we get rid of all those. See, my tires are pretty low. Kind of weighted down, and there's my car I normally take, but like I said, it's gonna be a long trip, so we gotta make sure we have enough. All right, let's see if we can get this car started here. It's not a good start to my trip here. All right, here we go. All right, we're good to go. We're good to go. So let this warm up, and then we'll take off. I got about a 1,000-mile trip. I think it'll take like 15 hours, so we'll kind of keep you posted here. So, all right, kids. All right, just have to say goodbye to my little buddy right here. See you, buddy. Who's that? Can you wave to the camera? Wave to all the kids. I'm not going to see you for a little bit, so I'm going to have to FaceTime them and do video chat. So, see you, buddy. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right, I'm in the car. Just said my goodbyes. Emily made me a big breakfast this morning, egg sandwich, so I'm good to go there. It's 9:20 right now, so a.m. All right, we got a long ways to go, 15, 16 hours. That's a long trip. Whew. All right, we can do it. All right, we'll talk to you a little bit. All right, we've been driving for about 3 hours now, almost out of Iowa, into Missouri, state number 2. You see, we got a big snowstorm this weekend. The ground's all covered in white snow. Can't wait to get out of this cold weather. And check that tractor out right there, driving on the road. Only in Iowa, kids. All right. All right, kids, just stopped here in Hannibal, Missouri to get a little gas. Been driving for about 4.5 hours now, and it's still cold down here. And in Hannibal, Missouri, there's a really, really famous author who was born and lived in Hannibal, Missouri, and wrote a bunch of the stories that took place there. And any idea who it was? You want to take some guesses here? All right, if you think it's J.K. Rowling, if you think it's J.K. Rowling, give me a thumbs up. Maybe type her name in the comments. If you think it's Coach Sloth, give me a thumbs up. If you think it's Mark Twain, give me a thumbs up. How about if you think it's Dr. Seuss? Maybe it's Dr. Seuss. Give me a thumbs up. Write in the comments which one you think it is. I'll tell you, I'll give you a hint. He wrote Tom Sawyer. Oh, I just said he wrote Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry Finn, and it's a pretty cool museum here in Hannibal. All right, get an idea? All right, at the end of the video, I'll tell you who it was. So, all right, next stop. All right, kids, been driving about 6.5 hours now. Just got done going through St. Louis, Missouri, and St. Louis is a cool town. I've been down here a few times visiting schools. St. Louis area, met a bunch of awesome kids, and I've had a blast, and I'm sure a lot of you kids know quite a bit about St. Louis. It's a pretty popular town. It's where the Missouri and the Mississippi River come together. They have the big St. Louis Arch, which is really neat. It represents the gateway to the West back in the day when all settlers were settling the United States. And they got a good baseball team, St. Louis Cardinals, and St. Louis Blues. They used to have a really good football team, the St. Louis blank. Trivia question right there for you. If you kids know the team, the football team, just put it in the comments down there. And they just moved to a different city here a couple years ago. And I'll give you a hint. they had a really good quarterback. He was a Hall of Famer, MVP, won the Super Bowl by the name of Kurt Warner, former Iowan, former Iowa Barnstormer player, same team that I played for, and a former workout buddy. I used to run routes for him back in the day, a long time ago. And a cool guy, love the man. But yeah, so if you kids know the answer, just put that in the comments below. I'm sure some football fans, you'll have no problem answering that one. All right, kids, off to the next town. Here we go. All right, kids, I made it to Nashville, Tennessee. I've been driving almost 12 hours now. It's 9 p.m. I'm getting kind of tired, but I thought I'd stop and show you the stadium where the Tennessee Titans play. It's pretty cool. I wish I could get inside and run some routes and have a lot of fun, but I thought I'd show you quick footage of the outside of it. And I might go check down Broadway Street. There's a lot of cool things to do here in Nashville. All right, kids, since I'm here in Nashville, I thought it'd be pretty cool to come down to Broadway Street to see the stadium that we just checked out. It's right across the river. And then here's a look at Broadway. It's a pretty cool little city. Got the Hard Rock Cafe right there and all kinds of restaurants with country music going on in each of them. And it's a pretty fun city. I've been to a lot of schools here in Nashville as well, and I've had a blast. And it's a great town to come visit. And if you're a country music fan, for sure, there's all kinds of country music artists that get their start here in Nashville, and even all singers. There, a whole bunch of them come out of Nashville. In fact, I got another quiz for you, another assignment, a little trivia. Come up with 3 musicians, 3 singers that got their start here in Nashville, or lived here for a little bit, or from here, and just put those in the comments below. I know my daughter; she's a big fan of one in particular. She has a whole bunch of songs on the music billboards right now. So. All right, kids, off to the next city. All right, we're almost there. All right, kids, 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock Georgia time. They're on the Eastern time zone. Just pulled in, checked into the Motel 6 here, and gotta check into my room here. Let's see, not bad. It's just the room for tonight. I have a school right away in the morning at 7:45, so I'm not gonna get a whole lot of sleep. So I'm gonna sleep for a few hours, then wake up and go talk to some kids tomorrow. So I made it though, so I'm happy about that. It's a long ways, but I made it. So all right, we'll check in the morning. All right, good morning, kids. I know it's bright and early. It's not even bright yet. It's still dark out. It's like 6:40 in the morning. Just getting ready to take off. Yeah, I'm at the Motel 6. They left the light on for me. So being out there, it's not all glamorous. There's no 5-star hotels and all kinds of. I have my own jet or anything like that. But yeah, this works. Got a few hours of sleep. Now I'm off to school, so I'm gonna talk to some kids. So all right, I'll check in a little bit. All right, just made it to the school. I'm at Brandywine Elementary here, and it's got my books loaded up. Got my little cart. I'm gonna tow them into the school, and looks like it's a pretty nice school. Can't wait to meet all the kids here in a little bit. All right, come with me. Put your color into the book. Shake, shake, shake. Ready? 1, 2, 3. What's the grade here? Here we go. All right, here we go. Abracadabra. Alrighty, day's over. Just got done with all the kids here at Brandywine. Just heading out back to my car. So I had a blast, had so much fun. Voice is a little tired. Did 6 talks today, so I'm a little tired. But the kids did a fantastic job, and yeah, it's a blast. And well, there you go, kids. That's kind of how I get to the schools. You know, it's not all glamorous. I don't get to fly, have my private jet. Maybe someday if after I sell 100 million books, maybe. But yeah, so got to drive, got to load up my books, and come to the schools and have a lot of, this is a great challenge. That's why I love being an author. It's so much fun. You can write stories and go visit schools, and it's just a lot of fun. So, all right, kids, if you have any questions for me, just put them on the comments. I'll be happy to answer any questions. Trying to get some more trivia, some trivia things. I know Atlanta. You can write down what Atlanta's known for. Here we go. Here's one. I want you to write the favorite thing about Georgia or Atlanta. What's your favorite part about living here in the state if you're from here? I think that's it, kids. All right. Have a great. All right, kids. Back at the hotel room. And was out of school today. Had a blast with all the kids. Had so much fun. And now I'm just back in the hotel room, relaxing, eating some Little Caesars pizza, and working on my computer, working on the schedule for some more Georgia schools here coming up here in the next couple weeks, and then some schools in the springtime. I sit down and talk to other elementary schools, and I'm out in Arizona, Kansas, where else? Missouri, Minnesota. I'm all over the country, so I'm working on that schedule right now, and just enjoying my free time, so all those trivia questions, you probably want to know the answers. Let's see. First one, who is from Hannibal, Missouri? And the answer to that one is Mark Twain. He wrote Tom Sawyer, and he has a big museum there and a big the caverns, and it's a pretty cool place to visit if you ever get a chance. Through St. Louis, the St. Louis Rams football team used to play there. They won the Super Bowl with Kurt Warner back in the 90s. And before the Rams, actually the St. Louis Cardinals, another football team, they're there. And then they moved, like in the 80s sometime, they moved out to Arizona. So they've had two teams there in the last few years. Nashville, we stopped there. Some country singers, quite a few that live there right now. Carrie Underwood, I think she lives there. Tim McGraw. Taylor Swift, she's from Nashville. She lives there. My daughter's a big fan. Miley Cyrus, I think she was from Nashville. Johnny Cash, one of the best country singers of all time. There's all kinds of country artists that are from there, or live there. Right now, it's pretty much the country mecca of the world right now. What else? Is that all the trivia questions I asked? I think so. Yeah. So, hope you answered those, got them right, and. Now, I'm also working on writing my new book. So my free time, I spend working on new projects. I got Sammy doing some magic and Sammy down at the farm. But I'm kind of having a problem trying to figure this next book out. I don't know what I should write about. So I need some help here. Here's what I want you kids to do. Help me out. I want you to come up with some good ideas. I know you kids have all kinds of experiences. You do all kinds of fun things. You go on trips and play all kinds of sports and different games. Come up with some ideas of maybe what I should have Sammy do next. Maybe you kids did something fun over the summer. Write that in the comments. Let me know. Give me some ideas. I gotta get some good ideas so I can write my next book. And if it is a good idea and I run with it, I'll put your name on the cover. Maybe me and you can take a picture on the back. That'd be pretty awesome. So there you go. There's an assignment for you kids. Come up with some good ideas for stories. Put those in the comments and see if we can get a book made. Yeah, that'd be pretty fun. All right, well, there it is, kids. There's how I get to the schools and me talking to all the kids and having a blast and so much fun. And hopefully you kids come up with some ideas. All you kids can be authors someday, and that'd be awesome. That'd be really, really awesome. So, all right, well, have a great rest of the day, kids. Have a great week, and if I haven't talked to you yet, I can't wait to come talk to you. And if I already have, I want you kids to have a great rest of the year. All right, take care.